Hi guys, happy Friday. Friday. No. So, okay. I'm really glad that you guys liked yesterday's video. So, moving on. If you have your book or not, I'm still going to do it. So, this is about meditation. And I really like this one too. So this is part 3, right after Tree of Life that we went through yesterday, which I think was pretty freaking awesome. It's completely different. Last night I actually did the being Earth, connecting with the Earth, and it really felt. I had a slight panic attack. I don't know why, where it came from, but then I put my palms about a couple inches apart, bottled all of that, sent it right down into the Earth's core. So it was pretty cool. It was very, very cool. It was extremely fucking cool, so I thought it was very different. So working with Earth energy, now I'm seeing how it's actually literally coming into my life. So now I'm starting to shungite I'm experimenting with the shungite and seeds and new herbs to grow. So I'm going to see how that works out. I did a little experiment last night. I took my seeds, put them in water so that they would, get nice and kind of soft, the outer shell of my sage. So you can't grow sage outside in the winter, obviously. So I'm going to grow a bunch of sage, because I am out of sage. White ceremonial sage, to be exact. So we'll see how that goes. So the seeds are good. They all sunk to the bottom, which is awesome. So I had set that on my glass, on my shungite tile. And boof, amazing. They literally, this morning when I woke up, supposed to have them in there for 12 hours, had a little tiny little sprout coming out already. And they shouldn't be doing that this quick. It takes about 1 to 2 weeks. About a week for that to actually start to sprout. So I have white ceremonial sage that's already sprouting. So hopefully that, takes off and grows good. So that's my little experiment with that. So I will let you all know how that works, and I think it's going to be great. It's going to be good stuff. Good sage. So, alright, so part 3. So, this is lesson 3 of part 3. Part 3 of lesson 3. And this is a very special part of the book. He goes on to say, what this part of the lesson consists of is simple, safe, and practical information on what meditation is and how to meditate. So, we all know how to meditate. I know how to meditate. I love to meditate. It's integral. It's very integral. So, although you are encouraged to meditate on a daily basis as a necessary part of your own spiritual development, I can't even fucking talk. You are free to practice the technique given here as you will. It is not part of your suggested daily ritual practice, but this person says, I do strongly suggest, however, that you either make time to practice it daily for at least several months, or do not include it as part of your daily ritual at all. So you either do it or you don't. So just one or the other. So, in recent years there have been quite a furor concerning how to meditate and the benefits you can obtain from the practice of meditation. So, there have been many books which have been seen print over the last 15 years or so with titles such as How to Meditate or 101 Ways to Meditate or something similar. So most of these books have good points and bad points, beginning with trying to define exactly what meditation is. Without a definition of what meditation is, you can hardly be taught how to do it. So, what does meditation mean to you guys? For me, it means being mindful of what is going on inside my body at that particular time. That's mindful meditation, mindfulness. And then there's, I don't know what the other type of meditation is called, but it's just where you just sit and relax and just let everything go. So I like mindful meditation. I really, really like my mindful meditation. It helps to manifest things a lot quicker. So, alright, so one group of authors tries to equate meditation with contemplation or concentration. This is probably because A, their teachers didn't know any better, B, they don't know any better, or C, they simply looked up the meaning of the word meditation in a dictionary. Very true. Very true. So, most English dictionaries will define meditation as some form of contemplation. The two words are seemingly almost synonyms. Thus, have you simply look at an object, listen to a sound, or contemplate a thought, and call it meditation? It's not. No. It's not meditation. So if you're sitting there just staring at an object, contemplating it, thinking about it, you're not meditating. You're just staring at an object. So meditation, as it really exists, is derived from Eastern idea based not on contemplation, but silence. Complete silence, which is great. Love silence. Alright, where did I go? The silence of the mind. In the book Meditation in the Bible, the person shows that similar techniques were used by the ancient Hebrew mystic and prophets. The Hebrew mystics and prophets. So, unfortunately, most of the ancient Hebrew techniques have been long lost with the writings of the Merkabah mystics, but here is the basic theory behind meditation. So, this is the basic theory behind all meditation. So, try for a second to rid your mind of all thoughts, to make it perfectly quiet. Unless you know what real meditation is and have practiced it, it is inevitable that you will fail at this seemingly simple request. A voice will run through your head saying such things as, "There, I'm quiet now," or "Am I doing this right?" or "How long do I have to keep this up?" In true meditation, the goal is to silence the inner voice. That is the true goal of meditation, is to silence your own inner voice. Everything that's running through your head, shut it up. That's what it basically is. So, in another lesson, we will learn that our unconscious or subconscious is our direct link to divinity, to God, goddess, since by definition, God must be all-knowledgeable, otherwise something else would be greater than God. If there is something greater than God, then the greater thing must be the true God, and what we have been calling God is only a false God or subordinate deity. So, our subconscious mind must have a link to all knowledge, to the secret wisdom of the universe, to enlightenment. I love this book. This is one amazing book. So, but that little voice which constantly is speaking in our head usually shuts out the even smaller voice of our subconscious. One of the things which can occur in our dreams is that our subconscious speaks to us through symbols, which are sometimes difficult to understand. So that is all dreams are, is your subconscious mind actually speaking to yourself in symbols, archetypal symbols that can be easily defined by, everything, anything. Carl Jung, amazing man. So, in true meditation, our subconscious can speak to our conscious, directly sharing its wisdom. So it's like a conversation between themselves, a download of information, a burst of inspiration or creativity or knowledge. So, what follows is a method for true meditation. There are other well-publicized schools of meditation which charge over hundreds of dollars to teach you a technique for meditation that you don't want to waste your money on. I wouldn't. I would not pay someone to teach me how to meditate when I can do it myself already. Bingo. So, some of these schools brag about how their techniques result in lowered blood pressure and increased IQs. The bragging is absurd. I agree with this person. Any form of relaxation, such as the relaxation ritual, which is the one that we do before the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram, will result in lower blood pressure. Also, the same social scientists who used to say a person's IQ did not change over a lifetime are now teaching classes in how to raise your IQ through study and concentration. Science is catching up. But it's not. But it is. But it's not. That's my inner dialogue. My inner dialogue going on. It is, it's not, it is, it's not. So although true meditation will have the effect of increasing one's IQ and lowering blood pressure, these are merely additional side benefits. So, side effects. Side effects of meditation for ritual. Which is great. So the true benefit of real meditation is the experience of oneness with divinity, the form of white magic known as enlightenment or cosmic consciousness. So these are the true Well, true meditation has 3 steps. So 1, relaxation. So the purpose of this step is to get rid of any physical tension or pain so that the physical body will not get in the way of the next steps. There are a number of ways you can do that, and I will not go into them. 2, contemplation. The purpose of this step is to completely unite your conscious with a sound, object, idea, drawing, etc. So notice that relaxation and contemplation are both parts of true meditation, but do not constitute the whole thing. So 3, negotiation. In this step, the step which is usually left out of lessons on how to meditate, you eliminate from your mind all consciousness of what you have been contemplating. Since your consciousness has been united with what you have been contemplating it, your consciousness also leaves when you get rid of the object of your contemplation. The result is a state wherein your consciousness is not blocking the already existent link between you and the divine. So you want to kind of unblock that block with meditation so that you can have that link to the divine and your subconscious, so it can talk, have a conversation together. You can receive those bursts and downloads of information. So this is, quote, white magic, unquote, the state of true bliss, and this is the ultimate and only goal of true meditation. So bliss, nirvana, peace, feeling nothing, having no form but still being yourself, knowing that you're still you, but you're not. That's meditation. True bliss. And it's awesome. It's amazing. It really is. So, alright. So that's the ultimate purpose and goal of meditation is bliss, nirvana, peace. So unless you try it and achieve the true meditative state, no words can fully explain it. It is beyond conscious communication of thought, and it truly is. You cannot, you can't describe the feeling of meditation, of that bliss, of that peace that you receive when you meditate. And it's great. It's great. A great feeling. You feel euphoric. You feel completely light. You feel like you're not even... It's just amazing. It's amazing. It really is. So, in the following form of meditation, you will be focusing on a familiar object. Some traditional books would have you meditate on the tattva symbols, specifically colored geometric figures, including triangle, squares, and ovoid shapes, which represent the elements. While this is fine for cultures where visual stimulation is not as complex as in Western film and television loving cultures. So, I have found through research done during my classes that Westerners often need something different, something more visually complex. So, here is a technique of true meditation right here. Step 1, perform the relaxation ritual, and that's where you set in the east. Get comfortable, relax. Let that warm ball of orange light start from your feet all the way up, 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 all the way up. And it relaxes your entire body. Total relaxation. Step 2, perform the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram. So you guys all know that. Always be sure to do a protection ritual before starting meditation, because obviously we're opening ourselves up. So we have that light inside of us, just like when using the Ouija. We make that vibration, we connect with so and such, entity, being, ancestor, relative, spirit, guide, angel, etc. So they see that light, boom, they want to pop in and say hi, like a moth to a flame. So no, don't let them. So, step 3, shuffle the major arcana cards. Practice this for several weeks with cards 6, 7, 10, 13, 15, and 18 left out. Leave all of those out, and I have still done that. I still have my special pouch with my Cosmic Tarot in them, just with the Tarot Contemplation Ritual from the book. So, and randomly select one to use. So this will be the object which you will use for the contemplation part of this technique. I love this. I love it. Step 4. If you feel the need, do the relaxation ritual again. So, scanning. Scanning. I love scanning, especially in meditation. So, step 5. Scanning. This step works in a way similar in nature to the method by which television produces a picture. In a picture tube, a device is called an electron gun, which shoots electrons into a small single beam toward the screen, forming a scan line. So that is all those little lines that you see when you turn your TV on, and the static, boom, that's what it's doing. So across the front of the tube, the beam from the electrogun then jumps back just below the first line and repeats the process. If you look closely at the front of your set when it's on, you can see those little lines. But you cannot see the lines being made because the process is done so fast that your eye cannot follow it. So it appears that you have a solid picture. It's all pixels, tiny little dots, just like this, right here, me, I'm tiny, I'm pixels. That's all I am on video. So that's kind of cool. So, alright, where did I go? Oh, that's my spot. Okay, so in this meditation technique, scanning is done this way. So 1, start by looking at the upper right-hand corner of your chosen card, your tarot card. So 2, look at the horizontal strip of the card, about ½ inch from top to bottom. Move your vision from right to left across the width of the card. Thus, you should have a strip of the card in your mind composed of the uppermost ½ inch of the card. 3, now turn to the right side of the card and scan across the card, again, from right to left, covering another ½ inch immediately below your previous scan. 4, repeat this process until you have totally covered the card. So, what you are doing is you're observing, you're taking all that in through your third eye into your subconscious mind. So, what you're doing is observing the card from top to bottom, ½ inch at a time. Try to remember as much of each strip or scan as you can, but don't worry about perfection. You will get better with practice. So, the book actually does show you, I'm stuck, scanning, what it should look like. So that is what scanning looks like to me too, especially when I am scanning a tarot card, a crystal, anything. That is what scanning looks like. So I love this. I love this. And Sigil Magic, it works perfect in Sigil Magic as well. So, alright, where did I go? Okay, step 6, contemplation. So, in this step, you will become fully involved with the object. Put simply, the technique is to reproduce the previous step of scanning, but within your mind's eye. 1, put down the card so that you can no longer see its face. 2, by memory, go through and visualize the entire scanning process. So, go back and just visualize what you've done previously. That's all there is to it. All there is to it. Very simple techniques. That's contemplation. That is contemplation, bringing that back into your consciousness. So, okay. So yeah, 2, by memory, go through and visualize the entire scanning process once again. Go one strip at a time until you have reproduced, to the best of your ability, the entire card in your imagination. The first time you do this, you may miss many things in colors, and perhaps you will only be able to recall and mentally create the outline or shapes that were on the card. So it is not important that you are completely accurate with your visualization, but your visualization abilities will improve with practice. This does not mean that it is permissible to be lazy or overly brief in this process. You must do the very best that you can. So it's very important to actually try to do this. It's very important. Any object. Tarot cards, I will be doing what this book says, the tarot cards. I'm actually going by the book. So, where did I go? Okay, this step should take between 3 and 4 minutes, but if you wish, it may take longer. Mine takes probably about a good 30 minutes, but I stay in that state because it feels so amazing. So, step 7. Oh, negation, not negotiation, sorry. Sorry if I offended anybody. Step 7, negation. 1, starting again in the upper right-hand corner of the card, which you have now visualized through the scanning procedure. Take the topmost scan and, moving from right to left, erase the image. This is descan it. Make it disappear. In your mind's eye, you should still see a card, but with its top half inch removed. I can literally see that in my mind right now with my eyes open. So 2, return to the top right-hand corner of what is left of your visualized card. Take off another strip. So take off that top up right-hand corner. I'm trying to do it with my head. Take that strip off. So 3, continue this descanning, erasing process until the entire card is gone from your mind. Duration for this step about 1.5 to 3 minutes maximum. It's very, very fun to do. Very fun, very cool. It's a very simple process. So, step 8, the state of true meditation. At this point, a very interesting phenomenon will occur. Your consciousness, which has been caught up in the act of descanning the visualized card, will also be gone. Actually, it will only be silent. So that's really cool. By the time the card is gone, your consciousness will be silent and the monologue in your head will be stopped. This will give your subconscious a chance to speak to you and give you possibly important messages and information. So just descanning, just getting rid of everything, like on your computer. Get rid of it. Just get rid of all of it so you can actually have your subconscious mind relay messages, because it does. It relays quite a bit of messages. It's just like a dream state. It's like lucid dreaming. So, isn't that cool? I think it's amazing. It's so frickin' interesting. And if you actually go back and you read psychology books, Psych 101, meditation's in there. And it's very interesting. The benefits actually on all of our being, on everything that we actually do, it will be improved through meditation. Through meditation, what we do is always improved. So, true meditation. So, alright, step 8, the state of true meditation. At this point, a very interesting, I already read that. Still, that was very, very cool. A cool passage. So, usually the first time nobody tries the process described above. The true meditative state lasts only an instant. It's very true too. It only lasts for an instant. So, the inner voice returns and asks something like, am I silent? Did I do this right? As soon as that voice comes back, the meditation is completely over. So, but with practice, it's going to get easier and easier to do, to quiet your mind, to tell it to shut up. So I think it's amazing. It really is. So as you practice this technique, you'll be able to make that instant of true meditation last a minute, 5 minutes, or more. As this time state stretches out in length, you will have a new feeling come over you, a feeling of being in total harmony with the universe, of having all knowledge and knowing that although things must resolve to a better state, all things are exactly as they should be at this instant in time. This is known as cosmic consciousness or enlightenment. And when you actually feel that, when that actually happens, it's the best feeling in the entire world. It is one of the best feelings in this entire universe, this multiverse. It's awesome. It really is. So it is, as I have said, really impossible to speak of this state of feeling, this state of existence. You must try it and discover its beauty for yourself. I can't even describe it in words. It's like going to sleep, kind of, but not. It's just impossible to describe. But it's amazing. You feel great. So as stated at the beginning of this section, it is not required that you practice meditation, nor is it required that you practice this particular method of meditation. However, sooner or later you will come to realize that meditation should become a part of your daily life. So, when you do decide to meditate on a regular basis, if you choose to use another system of meditation that is described here, do not deceive yourself into thinking that you really are meditating. If all you are doing is concentrating or relaxing, that's relaxation. That's relaxing the body, not meditation. So, those are the aspects of true meditation, but they are not meditation in and of themselves. So also you will find that all of your rituals and exercises will be greatly improved by practicing true meditation. How is that? So the scanning of the cards. So that is one amazing part. That is where I will stop. So that was lesson, what lesson did I say that was? That was part 3, lesson 3 of part, lesson 3, part 3. Yeah, lesson 3, part 3 of Modern Magic. So I just think it is truly incredible when it actually happens. And last night I did, oh my God, I was in a total different state of mind, a completely different state of mind. And I just was about ready for bed. And instantly, I just felt, I don't know what did it. I was just kind of just gazing away, just kind of staring off. And I wasn't thinking of anything. My mind was completely quiet, and then kaboom, I started reading for a friend. I felt the urge. It was an inspired action, so I acted on inspired action. After my meditation, my nightly ritual, my nightly meditation, which is amazing. So that is what helps me. Last night's meditation was amazing because I did an amazing reading. I'm trying to watch my mouth, you guys. I really am. I did an amazing reading with one oracle card for my dear, dear friend, and it was so incredible. It was the best feeling in the world. The heart, it just warms your heart, and it was so spot on. I didn't need the book. It just clicked. I looked at the card, and it was like the card went away. It went into my subconscious, and then it was like something triggered, and then down came all this bursts of information that it all came out. I just had to type it all out. And it was a good reading. It was an amazing, from one single card, one little card. It was incredible. So that, acting on inspiration, acting on that inner inspiration, especially with readings, that's the best kind, because it's always accurate. Always. Creepy accurate, too. Creepy accurate. Not even knowing anything about the circumstance or the situation. That's what makes me go. I did that, I typed that, I don't even remember typing it. So that's why I always say sorry. That God has said a message, and she relayed it big time. She really relayed that message. So yes, I'm very grateful for that. That was an amazing, again, just like the book said, you cannot describe that feeling of true inner peace. Just feeling like you're connected to everything in the entire universe. It's incredible. It is the best feeling in the world. And it just makes everything, it amps up everything. Psychic abilities, it literally IQ, it makes you feel good, makes you feel tired. It depends, if you're going to bed, it can kind of hype you up a little bit. But then you sleep just so good. It was such a good reading. And again, I don't even know where it came from. I just felt like, boom, I'll read for you now. Let's go. Let's do it now. I had to. So that was an amazing thing. One incredible thing. So I had to share that with you guys. I just love it. It is seriously just incredible. Incredible. I loved it. That feeling, you can't reproduce that feeling with anything. Nothing. No kind of natural herbal supplement or anything, but doing it yourself through meditation. And it's incredibly awesome. A lot. And then after that, I just got a feeling of just, not dread, but it just felt like, ugh. So that's when I did Working with the Element of Earth, filled that bottle up, and literally everything was negative inside that bottle. And I just dropped it. I felt it. I literally felt that drop. My hands just kind of curled like that. Kaboom. And then I kind of, like, well, what was I doing? I felt 1,000 times lighter. Well, I don't feel light. I feel like I weigh 1,000 pounds, always. No. But that's how it worked. It was just incredibly amazing. So that, I mean, it helps. Meditation is such a good thing. Such a good thing to do. And it even makes your day feel better. I mean, it makes your day, it just makes everything better. So, alright, a couple people wanted shout outs. So, you're gonna get them. You are going to get them. I promise. I promised shout outs. I'm sorry that I didn't. I have not recorded and done readings or coffee talk. This kind of coffee talk without, people talking at me in a while. So, all right. All right. So, Iris, hi. Are you who I think you are? Interesting stuff on the ETs. Have you ever asked about the ocean and if there is any huge sea creatures we don't know about or they aren't telling us about? Yeah, we have done sessions on them. What they are? You replied yes, so sort of like the Bigfoot, yes. That is what it is. They are real sea creatures. I don't know how to explain it. They're real sea creatures, yet they... I don't know how to explain it. My personal opinion is that they're just evolved or mutated creatures in the sea, in the ocean, or in the rivers, and like the Loch Ness monster and all that stuff. So that's kind of what I think. So, very, very interesting stuff. Me and A Box of Monsters, we have collaborated quite a few years ago, and it's just been incredible. I mean, so much information on these different extraterrestrial or star people is what they like to be called. So, yes, you're completely right. So it's like the Bigfoot, extra-dimensional kind of thing. Very true. So, Wolf Luke, how are you? Hello. Even outside of magic, this exercise is really helpful, isn't it? It is so cool. It is so cool to actually manifest, and especially with the earth and what I am manifesting now. It's so cool. It is so cool. I love it. I love that you guys love it. Jujubee Hex. Hi, my darling. How are you? I'll have to try this exercise out. My dad's side of the family, has a lot of bad shit going on, and my dad dumped a lot of negative energy on me, so maybe this will help get rid of all that energy. After I did it, I felt a shift in myself, kindness. I felt a lot of kindness within me. So, yes, I really, really hope it works for you. I really do. There was a shift in not only myself, but others around me that I seen. It was a shift of kindness. So it was like going from being kind of angry to kind, very kind. It was very cool, very, very interesting stuff. Shout out, Frick Mick, how are you? I hope you are well. Big shout out. Frick Mick. You look familiar. You look really familiar. Twisted Oak Conjure. Ryan, can you do these later in the day so I can catch them? I can try my best. I'm very random. Very random when I go live. So, shout out Springtime Trap. I love you, Tanya. I love you to death. Tanya, I love you. Jasper Quinzel, I love you. Zoltan 300. Thank you for your comment. Frick Mac, nice video, and do you do shout outs? Shout out again. Sheila Nagel, I love you to death. You're amazing. All of you are amazing. Elizabeth, I love you. You're amazing. Wired Ferret, you are amazing. Mr. Lee Paul, you better be up to no good. The Blue Witch, I love you so much. Just be. Tanya, Iris, Johnny B. Robbins, hello. Alright, who else? Who else? Springtrap, I love you. Leon Spring Boys TV, fag. Well, yeah, of course. Do you not smoke? Leon Spring Boys TV, Ryan Espic, kill yourself, please. Yeah, right. I love myself too much to do that. Are you kidding? Do you realize how many police women and men I have monitoring this page? Really? Oh, Madame Sophia, you're gonna get a kick out of this one when you hear this video. So yeah, watch out for Madame Sophia. First warning. First warning, motherfucker. Promise you that. Alright, Ximmer Tracks, NCS Music and Remixes. Shout out. Hi, thank you. Falcon Moon. How are you? I miss you. I love you. Alright, guys. So yes. I hope you guys can learn to truly meditate, because it is incredible. It is so incredible. My face is literally lighting up. I can see it on my damn camera from meditation. And if you actually use Numite, it's the Xanax of stones. It's incredible. It is amazing. And it just, I always hold it in my left hand when I meditate. Heart breath, as it described in Karen Dahlman's book, Spirits of Ouija, 4 Decades of Communication, which you all should go get. And I love it. It's amazing. So, it just, so many benefits. So many benefits. The pain goes away. It's kind of tough when you're first starting out. If you've got fibromyalgia, it's a bitch. But it gets easier. It gets a lot easier, so. Alright, guys. I hope you all have a good day. So, a good weekend, a great weekend, an amazing weekend. I'm all my love. From Venus. All the way back down to you guys. I love you all. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. Have a great weekend for me too. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So, I'm thinking of an experiment tonight. A little experiment tonight with a black mirror. Excuse me. Not a black mirror, just a regular mirror. So, I don't know. So, alright guys, I love you all very much. And thank you all for watching again. And yeah, I just love you guys to death. So, everybody, have a great day. You better. And I love you all.